Hey, everybody. Welcome to
Hi.
OpenLab.
Welcome back.
Jeff, it's Kim.
Uh-oh,
I'm not
Jeff
sure
went all robot.
which side. Where's my camera?
Oh,
I?
you went
Am I
you went
back?
robot for a
You
second,
did
but you're back.
go robot on us. I almost just said
Oh,
yeah.
now he's robot again.
Well, they did
You
release
did
some
once
new.
robot.
Oh man.
Okay, you're back. You're back now.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's because they released some Terminator skins in Call of Duty, so I might have had it. Glitch? No.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us. If you have a question or comment or anything, put it in the comments field, either on Facebook or YouTube, and we'll see them and respond. So let us know you're here. We do have something where you can let us know about. I'll let Kim get to that though.
Well,
steal her thunder.
Okay. Well, yeah. So first of all, disclaimer: I was telling my co-hosts that if for some reason I go black all of a sudden and lose power, it's because there are major thunderstorms in upstate New York right now. So fingers crossed, nothing will happen. And if you guys have joined us before, you know how obsessed we are with the movie Roadhouse. And even if you guys don't get our references, there's always one, at least one, every episode. And apparently, Jeff has some really exciting news to share with all of us about the movie Roadhouse today.
Yes, very excited. Amazon Prime is doing a remake of Roadhouse, the original, not a sequel, just a remake of the original.
What?
Wow.
So, and here are the stars, or two of them anyway. Can have Jake Gyllenhaal as the Dalton character. He's an ex-fighter, it says here. He's an ex-UFC fighter. And then you're going to have Conor McGregor, the Angry Irishman. He's going to be in the movie in some capacity, some as yet unnamed role, probably a henchman. It kind of seems like that would be his role, plus some others. But yeah, I don't know when it's due out, but they're remaking it, and so kind of exciting.
Jake Gyllenhaal's gonna have to get buff.
Yeah,
this is a bombshell. Like I don't even know how I feel about this.
I don't either.
Like this is real. This is not a prank.
No, it's real. I'd put the link up, but like an amateur streamer. I didn't save it, so I don't have it up. But just do a Google search on Amazon Prime Roadhouse, and you'll see it. It's pretty fantastic.
I have no words. I have no words. I don't know.
I mean, they certainly can't improve the original.
No, why would you mess with perfection?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
What I don't understand, why would you need to remake something that's already perfect?
Because you need flat screen TVs in it.
Yeah,
and iPhones.
Do we though?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. It's so good, I don't even notice the resolution.
Right?
The original.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I'm speechless. I don't know. I might be off for the whole rest of the.
There we go.
I mean, that's probably the character that McGregor's going to play. Maybe not.
Maybe.
I think he'd be better off as a bad guy.
Yeah, I think so. That's his.
All right. You know what? Again, I need to process this. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on and talk about something a little more fun. Let's talk about swag, specifically IL swag. You guys want it. We've got it. We love giving it away for free every time we host OpenLab. But there's a little catch. To get your name entered into the drawing, you have to answer a question in the comments section along with the appropriate hashtag. And this week, the question is simple. What is your favorite summer activity? Keep it PG, please, along with hashtag August. Once again, just answer the question, what is your favorite summer activity in the comments section, along with hashtag August, and your name will automatically be entered into our drawing at the end of the show for a chance to win some awesome IL swag.
I have some awesome trivia.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Yeah.
We love trivia.
Guess who Kim shares a birthday with?
Whoa.
None other than Gloria Campbell.
No way!
If our calendar's right, Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. Well, since
So
we won't be on the air on our shared birthday, Gloria, if you're watching,
she is
happy
with my
birthday.
sister, LJ. They're both watching from Hood
That's
River. So hey,
amazing. Hello, both of you. And it is obviously the best birthday to have. Leo's rule. So that's really exciting. I always love it when my birthday falls on Friday the 13th. It actually always ends up
oh
being
yeah.
a really great day for me. So
Is it August? Is yours August?
it's August 13th. Yeah.
I
So
have
yeah.
one of my best friend's birthdays on August 13th, and
No
last year was
way.
on Friday the 13th, I believe, right? Last
No,
year on
this year it's on a
Friday.
Saturday.
Last year though, last year
Last
was
year
on
it
a
was on a
Friday.
Friday. Yes.
Yeah,
And
she
like I said,
had
it's
she
always
had a Michael Myers themed birthday party. It was really
awesome.
scary.
That is
Like
fantastic. Yeah.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Now I was telling everybody, well, not everybody, I was telling Jeff and Andrea, Gloria, I'm now officially old. I got my AARP stuff in the mail. So I'm really, really excited. So yeah, that's the excitement of turning 50, I guess. All my birthday plans are being spread out through the year, so there's not going to be like any particular big bash, even though it falls on a Saturday, because we've got stuff, football practices and games, and there's life going
Yep.
on, so all sorts of stuff. But yeah, so
all
That's
right.
exciting.
I'm still thrown by the Roadhouse news.
Yeah, I am too.
Like I really don't like. As soon as we get off this broadcast, there are people I need to text.
You need to snap out of it though, because it's time for Kim's Corner,
Yay!
Yay.
everyone's favorite segment of the OpenLab show.
Is it?
I think it is.
Is it?
We took a poll once.
Did
I'm pretty
we?
sure. Yeah.
Was it out of just the two of you?
Yep.
You
Maybe.
guys were the participants.
Yeah, maybe. We can't confirm or deny.
I love it. Well, welcome to another edition of Kim's Corner. If you guys are like me, and I'm sure you are, I bet you have received a bunch of robocalls and voicemails trying to offer you relief from your student loans, even though you never actually took any out to begin with, or a warning that the extended auto warranty that you never purchased is about to run out. My personal favorite is that there's a warrant out on my social security number, which, by the way, it's not a thing. The Social Security Administration and the IRS don't just call people. They usually communicate almost solely through regular mail, unless you've already initiated contact with them. And the SSA does not put warrants out on Social Security numbers.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. So if you guys get those calls, emails, anything, just ignore them. So today, as you've likely guessed by now, I want to talk about something that could actually affect you as an Amazon customer. And that is the rise of text and email scams, specifically those related to Amazon. And there's a lot of them. And lately, there has been a really noticeable increase in the amount of text and email scams going around. I just got a new one this morning. I've personally gotten at least a half a dozen emails, I'd say, in the past week alone. And beside the one today, a few other text messages. Most of us are pretty well aware of the existence of these, they call them phishing scams or smishing, which is when they send text messages through SMS, which is short message servicing phishing. So you might be wondering, like, how can anyone fall for them in this day and age? But according to the FTC, US consumers lost almost $6 billion. That's with a B, from fraud last year. And that is a 70% increase from 2020, that blows my mind. That is a massive increase. And overall, about 1/3 of that fraud was from imposter scams, where the scammer is posing as a legitimate entity or business that you may be part of, subscribe to, etc. I think we used to think just naive elderly people who weren't familiar with the latest technology fell victim to these kinds of scams. And while it is true that the elderly are still hugely targeted, these scammers are getting smarter with technology, and a lot of the scams themselves are becoming more sophisticated and harder for people to recognize. And here's how it typically works. You get an email or a text message claiming to be from Amazon, and they have a really attention-catching subject line, something like, your account has been suspended due to suspicious activity, or you've been locked out of your account. And that's designed to make you panic and click on the message without really putting too much thought into it. That's what they're counting on. The end goal is to get you to give them sensitive information like your logon credentials, your credit card information, etc., or just click on a link that contains malware that can infect your devices with any number of viruses. But the good news is there are plenty of ways to keep yourself from falling victim to these scams, and I'm going to share how with you. So number one, first things first, when you get an email or a text message like this, before you panic, take a moment and really look at it. For instance, you receive an email, the subject line or the body of the message may say it's from Amazon, but chances are if you look at the actual return address of the email, it usually has nothing to do with Amazon. In fact, it almost never has anything to do with Amazon. It may just be a generic Gmail account or from a domain you've never even heard of before. So that's a big clue right there. 2, if you do get a message and you're not sure if it's legitimate, don't click on any links or respond in any way. 3, verify whether or not this message is from Amazon by going directly into your Amazon account, your buyer's account. You'll be able to see within seconds whether or not your account really has been suspended or whether you need to update your payment method. I mean, and sellers can fall victim to these scams too. I mean, they're just sending them out, to anyone. If everything looks good in your account, you can disregard the message. I mean, not only disregard it, report it. You can report phishing emails and text messages to the FCC or even the FBI by going to the FBI's IC3 website and filling out an internet crime complaint form. If you receive a text message, you can have the option of reporting the spammer right from your phone. If you check the message and you right click, I mean, I have an Android, but I don't know if it's different for iPhones, but it usually gives you an option, report spammer. And once you do that, the text message and the entire chain will disappear. Number 4, look for obvious too good to be true scenarios. Anything saying you've won free Amazon gift card, even though you never entered into a drawing, any free merchandise, free vacation, or super low interest rates is likely from a scammer. I mean, after all, Amazon is an open lab. They're not just going to give you a free Amazon gift card just because you showed up, like we would, of course. And number 5, finally, you can always contact Amazon directly via phone, email, or live chat. All that information can be found right on Amazon's website. They even have their own guide on spotting scammers and reporting them. It's called the Report Something Suspicious page. And I'm going to click that link and put it into the comments. And you can go right there. It's, it'll just walk you right through it. It's pretty self-explanatory. So remember, just never under any circumstances ever give out personal, financial, or otherwise sensitive information over text, email, or over the phone. And if you think you've already been the victim of an online scam involving Amazon or any other business entity, you can report it to the FCC. And I will provide that website as well. And I just realized, for everyone out there, I'm actually posting this into our private chat. So I apologize for that. Thanks, Jeff. And
Yep.
did you get the FCC one too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it in there.
So much.
You're good. We got you.
See, it's live. Yeah. And you can find the FBI's IC3 complaint form here. Let's see.
Oh, we should have done a secret poll. Will Kim get it in the right chat?
I know, right? Let me see. Yeah, I did. I totally did. And that's it for this week's edition of Kim's Corner.
That was really good info. I got one of those guys they called. It was, typical IRS, blah, 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 on my cell phone. It's like, we have a pretty strong accent. So I'm guessing maybe it's not a real IRS person. And I know that they do the mail notifications.
Yep, it's all by mail for the IRS.
Yep.
And I kind of messed with them. I messed with him for a little while, and I finally said, "Oh, look, I know you're a scammer, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "I know where you live. I'm going to bomb your house. I'm going to kill your whole family, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah, they get very angry when you call them out.
Whoa.
But, listen, you guys, again, this comes right from not only the IRS website, but from, our company accountants. The IRS will never call you on the phone. They will just not call you. It doesn't matter how much money you owe. They will always contact you in writing, like I said, unless someone from the agency is following up with you because you reached out to them first. And even then, it's unlikely you would actually get a phone call. And for anyone who knows, after dealing with the IRS, that communication is extremely slow. So, and if you try to call the IRS for anything, you're probably
Good
going to be
luck.
on hold for, close to a couple of hours, which is always fun. So yeah, just be aware that, and again, all of these things, that's the reason they use those subject lines. It's the reason that, they tap into people's and kind of our lizard brain, right? They are looking to scare us. They want you to panic. They want you to have that moment like, oh my God, my account was compromised. There's a warrant out for me. Like it's all scare
Oh
tactics.
yeah.
None of it is
We used to get
true.
those calls when they, in a previous life, in the past job I had, people would call in. I'm here to turn myself in. For what?
Yeah.
Well, I was told I had a warrant. They said to bring money down, and yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Yep. Any legitimate business like Amazon is never going to ask you to provide any personal information, whether it is your social security number, your financial information, your logon information. They're never going to ask for that.
and
Okay.
they
So,
don't accept gift cards.
yes. And if anyone's asking you for money or gift cards, or they're claiming that they're a Nigerian prince who needs money, that is all a scam. So, and again, a lot of times, we like to assume that everybody has common sense, but sometimes it's not really a matter of common sense. These guys are smart. Every time that people start catching on to these scams, they change and adapt, and they
Yeah.
find new ways to catch people who are in a vulnerable position, in a vulnerable state of mind. Let's face it, let's say they call 100 people and only one person falls for it. Well, depending on how many hundreds of people they're calling, that's all they need. Right, is one person. It's like when they're trying to pick up people's credit cards off of a website, and they just have that software that just hammers away at
Yeah.
at all the safety and the security precautions. If they just get one card number that slips through the cracks, that's all they need to wreak havoc. So like I said, it's really it's not a question of whether somebody's smart or naive. It's just that these guys are just becoming better and better at scamming people out of money, unfortunately. So, and when in doubt, Google it.
Yeah.
Guarantee if you get an email, you can copy and paste the language of the email right into Google, and if it's a scam, it almost always pops up right away.
Yep. Easy to research, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, before you give anybody any information or do anything, don't panic. Just, take a moment and really take a look at everything. And chances are it's not legitimate. So
Well, thanks, Kim. That was really good info.
absolutely.
Yeah, thanks.
Really
That was
good
awesome.
sites to check. So now we have Books Keep Buzz.
Books Keep, yay. Okay, so our awesome friends over at Books Keep have a new blog article out right now called "The Books Say You're Profitable, So Where's Your Money?" Great question, right? In this article, they talk about why your actual cash flow might not match what the books say and how to find that disconnect. Sometimes it's a matter of looking at and understanding all those awesome Amazon fees that I know you all love so much, getting a better handle on your general bookkeeping, or better managing your product costs. As always, it's a really great informative read. And we have the link for you. There it is. Let me see. I'll pop that into the comments too. I promise I'm on a roll here with putting it in the right place. All right. So, and while you guys are on the Books Keep website, check out Cindy Thomason's new book, Motherhood, Apple Pie, and All That Happy Horse Shit, which I love promoting, not only because we love Cindy, but it's also so I can just say bullshit on the air, because clearly I'm a giant child. You can pre-order Cindy's book and get updates on its availability right now using a link. I'm not sure. I still haven't seen an actual publication date. So, like I said, if you're interested in the book, just keep checking back. I'm sure that they're going to have some information soon.
Yeah, I'm excited for this book. It should be
Right?
good.
Me too.
Yeah.
All the previews, oh my gosh, they've been good.
I know. And like I said, Cindy always provides so much great information. And I think this will also really resonate with anyone who's trying to run a business and like balance their personal life, especially anyone who's got a family that they're trying to, raise while they're, trying to keep an e-commerce business afloat. Not an easy thing to balance. So
Yeah, for sure.
sounds like she's going to put a lot of humor into it, which is definitely something we all need.
Absolutely.
All right, now it's time for our social media segment. Andrea's going to talk to us about what?
Customer coaching. Customer
Ta-da!
coaching. We're excited to announce
Yay!
customer coaching has come
This is so
to
exciting.
InventoryLab. Yeah, so this is for InventoryLab users who wish to streamline their process on our platform. And these will be small group courses, and they're designed to detail how the concepts and benefits of InventoryLab can save your Amazon business time and money. So whether you're an FBA seller or a merchant seller, our coaches are here to help demonstrate how InventoryLab can best be used for your e-commerce business. Some of the topics that we'll be going over are level up your listing process, optimize your InventoryLab and Seller Central settings, tips and troubleshooting for your shipment process, and inventory best practices, and more, actually. InventoryLab users, you can sign up today for your courses, but we're very excited to offer these resources for y'all because we know sometimes you get into the flow of things, but you know that there are some ways you can probably tweak your workflow. That's what we're here to show you, and we'll demonstrate that for you. So we're limiting the class sizes to about 10 people per class, I believe.
Yep.
So make sure you get your seat today. You can sign up at that link in the banner right there, inventorylab.link/coaching. And also when you log in, you should be redirected, or not redirected, but you should get a pop-up that says more about customer coaching and how you can sign up for that. So we're really excited to do it. There are, how many coaches do we have? Let's see,
There are
Jeff.
5 of us.
Yeah, 5 of us. So the 5 of
Yeah.
us have been working on this for a few months now, and we are really excited to introduce this to everybody. So we're excited. It's going to be a
And
good time.
as somebody who months ago when this first came about, who actually walked through the process as a stand-in customer, I walked through this with one of our awesome customer champions. They did a great job, and I was really excited that we would be able to share something like this with you guys. You guys are in such good hands with our customer champions. The
Oh, thanks,
program
Kim.
is yeah. The program really is, it's really well put together. It is easy to follow. And they're touching on a lot of topics I think that are probably come from like the most asked questions, the things that they see come through in tickets, most often. And whether you just started using InventoryLab or whether you've been using it for a long time, I think that you could benefit from walking through one of these classes. Absolutely, it was a really cool experience.
Oh, good.
I was
Good.
really happy at the end of it that we were able to provide something like this, because it can be so overwhelming sometimes to just have any idea, like, you know what I mean? Whether you're new or you've been using it, but there are certain things that you just, maybe you're like, oh, I need to ask that, and maybe you're not here with us in OpenLab, and you don't want to submit a ticket. You'd rather see it. Like if you're like me, I'm a visual learner. So that's why
Yeah.
I think it was so helpful. It was really awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Good.
dive deep thing too, because
Mhm.
there are a lot of customers that use a certain part of the applications, maybe it's just the list page, but
Yeah.
they're not really aware of some of the advanced features, or maybe they have issues with shipments, or, they want to do the listing process, get some advanced tips, like I said, or the inventory management,
Yep.
how to handle that best.
Yep.
And we're going to be adding to the list of topics too. So if you do
Right.
sign up for a course, make
Feedback.
sure you fill out the survey link that'll be emailed to you after, because that's
Yep.
where we're looking for, what you want to see, what would help you,
Exactly.
because it's for you guys. So
Right. It's pointless if we don't know what you guys actually want. And this is a great question. How much are these classes?
Yeah.
They're free.
They're free.
Free.
For all InventoryLab users. If you're
Yes,
not an
our
InventoryLab user, it wouldn't really make much sense, but
It
Right.
really wouldn't, no.
Yeah.
But even if you're signed up, I believe for the 30-day free trial, right? You
Mhm.
still
yeah.
have access to these classes.
Especially
So
then. Yeah.
yeah, so for someone who just signed up and is still in the middle of their free trial, I mean, this would, I think, be invaluable to get you started. So
Mhm.
And if you're, I can show you real quick from the app. You just go to resources and go to Help Center, and then click here, webinar, customer
look
coaching.
at that beautiful new banner.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Then click customer coaching, and then there you have it. So
That's
if you want to
fantastic.
get more information on listing, you can click here, and it'll give you a little brief rundown. It'll also let you download the handout from the class with some links to other
Oh,
articles that
great.
reference this class, and then just click here to sign up. So
Great. And look
sign up
at,
for as many as you want.
I already signed up. Yay.
Nice.
Thanks, Kosh.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Yeah, thanks, Kyle.
So Jose just had a quick question too about whether or not the classes. Do you guys know if there's one that teaches, how to use Zapier to create a buying sheet to track purchases?
Not yet, but we're always looking for new
Zapier.
course titles to,
Yeah.
or new courses
There you
to,
go.
you know, to teach our customers. So that's a really good idea, Jose.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
make sure you sign up for a course and take the survey afterwards and make that a suggestion, because I can see that being a
Yeah.
really good course, and I'll keep it in mind as well too. Jeff and I will. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, and there'll be time, at the end of the course or end of the topic when the coach is done, and even throughout at certain points, you can ask questions and they'll address them, and there'll be a live interaction with the coach. So it'll be nice. Now we do ask though that you keep the questions on topic, because it's not like a free for all, kind of like OpenLab is, where we address a lot of different areas. The session is specifically about that topic, and also we don't address specific things in your account because that involves support. We can give a broad overview of how you would normally handle something, but for a specific issue with your account, you want to reach out to support.
mhm. Yeah, I'm excited to.
Yeah, this can be good.
I'm inventory management best practices. I'm excited.
Awesome.
I thought it was fun looking into that.
And that comes up a lot too, so that's going to be a good class to take, I think.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I hope so.
all right, now it's time for our other favorite segment, Amazon News.
Amazon News.
I
Yeah,
wish we had a jingle for that.
Yeah, we need a jingle.
We do need a jingle besides
write-
just like the
I
OpenLab
should
one.
I should write one. I have a guitar,
That's a great idea.
Got a keyboard back there. We should have you just do it
Yeah, yeah, you can see me do my keyboard back there. Heck
We'll
yeah.
have a family band.
live.
So our first article we're looking at, did you know third-party sellers, most of which are small and medium-sized businesses, sold 57% of the total items purchased on an Amazon store on the second quarter of 2022.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Man.
so small businesses sold 100 million items during the lead up to Prime Day this year, which is a brand new
Nice.
record. Thanks to people like you. Thanks to all of our small business sellers.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So it ended up being customers spent over $3 billion supporting small businesses during the Support Small Businesses to Win Big sweepstakes. And they had just a bunch of programs for the big win sweepstakes. Like you could go to the Super Bowl, a bunch of other stuff. So it was some sort of incentive to buy from small businesses. But along with that, they have surpassed, the big sellers by being, 57% of the total sales for the second quarter of 2022. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I thought
Mhm.
that was really impressive. So yeah, that's good for that article. And then the next article we have is Amazon sues thousands of Facebook groups and administrators over fake reviews. Again, they just won't stop. They won't stop. Hold on.
Wow,
Sorry,
10,000 group.
my computer's being not fun today. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, these fake reviews are becoming a really big problem.
Yeah, really.
Really big
I mean,
problem.
think about that. Thousands
Mhm.
of group administrators.
Mhm.
It's a
And
lot
what
of
they
Facebook.
would do is they would actually send their product out for free. So it would be like a verified
Mhm.
purchase.
Yep.
And then they would have someone write a positive review, regardless of if they even use the product or if the
Mhm.
product was good. So, you know, you get something free, you get a little kickback, and then you just write a positive review about it, even if you haven't used it.
Yeah.
So,
It looks like scamming is like our undercurrent theme here today.
Yeah.
yeah,
My
scammers
God.
gonna scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's strange because how are they going to find the identities of these people? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it
That's
says
probably
here
why
it's
they're going
unclear
after
who
the
is
administrators of the groups, right? I assume.
yeah, but even
Yeah.
then it's just like you don't have to use your real name. But it says
Right.
here
That
it's
is right.
unclear who is running the Facebook groups. Amazon said that it filed a lawsuit in order to learn their identities, shut down the groups, and compel them to return to their ill-gotten gains from brokering fake reviews, according to the
Ooh,
complaint.
ill-gotten
So,
gains. That's such a great
right?
phrase.
It
I like the name
is.
of this group.
It sounds like a hardcore
Verified.
band.
Yeah,
Ill-gotten gains.
Verified.
Verified.
Another
Verified.
group called
Yeah.
Amazon Verified
Not to be
Buyer
confused
Seller.
with verified.
Nope, Verified.
Verified.
I saw that. I thought that was funny. But I just think this is insane, you know? All those fake reviews. Because I like to look at
Yeah.
reviews when I'm buying my
Same.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I look
But
out
you
for all the
know,
reviews.
I mean, in the world we're living in today, where e-commerce is so huge, I mean, we knew it was, it's of course it's going to come to this. The more technology evolves, the more people find ways to steal people's money. I
Yep,
mean, it's just the world we live in, unfortunately.
I know. It's disgusting.
It is.
It's a sad side or sad part of this. So,
It is.
but yeah, I just thought that was an interesting article. How they're finally going after fake, those fake,
Those fakers.
uh, those fakers. Yeah,
Posers.
those
Those-
posers. So yeah, and then what else do we have here for Amazon news? Prime is about Amazon stock. Prime is about to get
Whoops.
stickier. Oh, are you on the? Oh,
Wait.
you're on the. Okay,
I was on the recycle electronics.
recycle
We're doing it
ones.
live.
We're
What does
doing it
recycling have
live.
to do with being sticky? I don't want to
Oh, I don't know.
Quit skipping ahead, Kim.
know.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
cool
So
program, though.
yeah.
Recycling for free. They'll even pay for your label.
Yep. They'll
Oh,
pay for
flip
the shipping
phones.
label. Your
You
flip
remember when
phones.
flip
Get rid of.
phones came out?
Whoa.
I
Yes.
love flip phones. Oh my
I think
gosh.
I still have an old one somewhere. I don't know.
Oh,
Hold
do you?
on.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
pretty
want
sure.
to
I
see
do.
something?
Yes.
I have this. Hold on. Come on, show me this little guy.
Oh, the slide out.
No
Yep.
way.
Yep. I have it just sitting right here with the
That's
keyboard and
amazing.
everything. Yeah, I love
That's
this
You
awesome.
thing.
know, the one and only phone I had like that was back in probably the early aughts, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the whole world.
Yeah, it's so cool. You think it's so
It
awesome,
was.
you know? So if you have, I should probably send this in. I feel like I should
You
send it in.
should, unless
You
it's
know,
sentimental.
those new
It
flip
is kind
phones
of
they came out
sentimental.
with, is that Samsung, I think, that came out with them?
Oh,
Yeah, I
is
think.
it like the
Yeah.
smart screen where the screen actually bends? Is that
Yeah.
the one that you're talking about?
But yeah, it's such a cool phone. A buddy of mine who's been an Apple user for his whole life, that's all he buys. He made the leap over to Android just so he could use that phone. I couldn't believe it.
Yay!
And he says it was worth it. So
Totally
He came
worth
over
it.
to the. He came over to the. I wouldn't say the dark side. I think Apple's the dark side.
Oh, I disagree.
Hmm.
I think it's the other
Oh
way
shoot.
around.
yeah.
But yeah, the company's recycling program isn't new. It's actually been around for years, and Amazon just relaunched a new page in April to make it easier for customers to find. Um,
That's
it,
the
it,
page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there
It
it is.
isn't
Okay.
it isn't to be confused with Amazon's trade-in program, which lets you send in Amazon devices, cell phones, video games, and other electronics in exchange for an Amazon gift card. Didn't know that was a thing. Gonna try and do
I didn't
that.
know that was a thing.
You don't get anything in
What?
return for sending in for devices for being recycled, other than the personal satisfaction that you're doing a small part in helping the environment.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta look into this trade-in program.
But if I
so
could
can
get a
some
gift card out of
cards.
Oh, what? They're not
Just
accepting
saying.
large electronics such as TVs, though.
That's
Oh,
That's
okay.
too
no,
bad.
no
The
thick back
32-inch
TVs.
tube Sony TV
What
that
about
weighs about
what
100
about like a
pounds.
Kindle,
Oh, I bet they would. Yeah.
right? I think I have a couple of those lying around.
There you go. Do you really? You just have a graveyard of
Oh, yeah.
Kindles?
Yeah, I don't even know how old they
Oh,
are.
here it is.
God only knows.
Here, my Amazon device right here.
Okay.
They'd encourage you to trade it in, even if it's non-functional.
Hmm.
Oh, you even get a promotional discount in addition.
Hmm.
Well, there you go.
Hmm.
There's that link.
Wow.
I mean, I just want to do my part.
Right. I wonder what they're
Because
going to
it's the
do with all
right
the
thing to do.
old electronics, though. I wonder what the point is. There's got to be something behind it.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
gotta be.
able to recycle parts or I don't know, refurbish them. I mean, well, it depends on how old they are. I mean, some things you can't refurbish because
Right.
they can't
Right.
keep up technology, But
So I
Um,
wonder, what are they doing with all of our old electronics?
There's always an ulterior motive with them, right?
There has to be. There has to be.
I would say they're listening to us, but they are already listening to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
If you have,
Alexa device just turned red when I criticized them then, so I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Jeff, be careful. Be careful, Jeff.
Her tone turned angry all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
She won't play music now for me until I apologize. I'm sure that's what's going to happen.
Speaking of Alexa, did you see that Alexa's going to go into space?
No.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good segue right there.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yes.
See if I can find the right link.
I know we have a lot of news links. They're all really good.
We stacked them up from last week, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we didn't have time last week. Last week was really informative.
Yeah, that was a good show. If you missed last week, make sure you check the recording out. It was really good with Brian and Danita from E-commerce Business School.
Yeah, especially if you are new to understanding numbers and how costs work and everything like that. I thought it was really informative.
Yeah.
Get your math glasses on though. Get your math brain on.
Just trying to find the video.
Oh.
There we go. Let's see.
Just a quick reminder to everyone watching too, if you joined us late, that if you want a chance to win some awesome IL swag, just answer the question, what is your favorite summer activity, in the comments section, along with #August, and your name will be entered into the drawing at the end of the show.
Yeah, get some swag.
Right?
We have lots of good swag.
Such good swag.
Yeah. Those flapjacks. I think that's the number one thing that people like are the flapjacks to hold the it's awesome. They just hold the, they hold the box side down. It's really cool.
It is such a great
boxes.
It's like so many simple inventions where you look at it and go, well, I could have done that.
Right.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the paperclip. Post-it
You mean
notes.
the Microsoft paperclip, Clippy?
Clippy.
No.
I can't stand Clippy.
I hate Microsoft Word. We do not speak of these things.
They got rid of Clippy.
Thank God.
Poor Clippy. There we go. All right. Moving on from electronics or recycling.
Wait, is this the part that is sticky?
No.
No.
That'll be the next story.
Okay. All right.
This is a better story anyway, I think.
Yeah, the Grubhub.
They got to justify that $139 a year price,
Yeah, because it went up, right?
Yeah, it went up just
It went up
recently.
17%, and they're taking away the storage, the cloud storage.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy. But you can also get a year of Grubhub Plus for free. And
Okay.
Grubhub Plus is usually $9.99 a month. It's similar if you use DoorDash. It's Dash
Oh.
Pass basically. So when you sign up for Grubhub Plus, I think not all, but most of the delivery fees go away. So then you just have to pay for tip, and there sometimes there is a service fee, but um, you get $0 food delivery fees on orders of $12 or more, plus exclusive perks for Grubhub Plus members and rewards like free food and order discounts.
Very cool.
Yeah, and yeah, I thought that was really cool. You can now get a free Grubhub Plus membership with your Amazon Prime account. I'm not sure if Grubhub Plus is in every city though. Are we sure about that?
Yeah,
Do you
I
guys have
don't know.
Grubhub?
Well,
Yeah.
like where I live, it's pretty rural, so if you want a delivery from Grubhub, you almost always have to pay a
Okay.
fee. So like for someone like me, it probably wouldn't make really any sense, but I could try anyway. Real
Should.
quick, Linda Raymer Allen, just make sure you put in #August so your name can automatically get entered into the drawing.
Oh yeah, don't forget that.
Yeah, don't forget the hashtag.
Hashtag August.
August. I'll put the banner up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, we used to use Grubhub. And we were actually on Grubhub Plus. It worked pretty slick, saving some money there. But this is nice benefit. I still want to have the free Whole Foods delivery, though. They
Oh,
took that away.
no.
Yeah. Oh, look how much we complain about these things.
Eh,
Yeah,
You get used to something though, and it's like, oh, I
I
want that back.
know.
I
I
know.
know. First world problems, but
It's like that comedian when he talks about people up, flying in airplanes and they don't have enough leg room, and he's like, "You're flying through air
I know.
in a chair, and you're complaining about no leg room.
Yep,
Magic of flight, and look at you."
I know.
Oh man.
I know. A wonderful woman I used to know, who is since passed, said she was always amazed. As she grew up, she was part of the greatest generation, and she always said what struck her was that people stopped looking up at the sky when planes went overhead.
Really?
That's really true. Like people, I mean, kids still get excited, but most of us just go, "Oh, I wish I was on that plane. I want to leave." But
Yeah.
we're not really in awe anymore
No.
at what we've accomplished.
Yeah, I remember as a kid growing up, with the NASA and stuff and the different things that would launch, and you'd lay out there in the backyard at night for hours, hoping to get a glimpse of something flying through the sky. And then, I don't know. My
Now
dad
you see
still
them all
did
the
it.
time.
Yeah, especially with Starlink and stuff. But
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
dad
now you
still did it
see.
up until the time he died. He still used to sit out there and watch the
That's so
stars.
cool.
So
Sometimes we would go over to we have a small airport in Albany, and I used to go over there and watch them take off, like, on my lunch break when I worked over there.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool, and sometimes they'd have the World War II planes there too.
Ooh, nice.
That was
I
pretty cool.
still look up at those when I hear them. You can tell when they're going over.
My
It's like,
husband does
okay.
too, yeah, he can tell
Yeah.
that he can tell by the sound too, so
Yeah, it's nice to just grab some ice cream or some frozen custard if you're from Wisconsin and sit and watch the planes take
I
off
don't
and
think I've
land.
ever
It's
had
really cool.
frozen custard.
Oh
I've had custard when I
my
went out to KC.
goodness.
It was amazing.
Frozen?
Mhm.
I
It was
should
really,
bring
really good.
custard with me um to our conference.
Do they just
Yeah.
have cheese flavored custard out there?
They have no, no, no.
That took a minute to register. You're like, "Wait, do they have cheese flavored custard?"
I had to think.
Swiss custard,
They do have
provolone
cheesecake
custard.
custard sometimes, you know.
Ooh, well, that's different. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Listen,
But
Andrea, as it gets closer and closer to football season, you know that, these comments are coming. So
Yeah, I know.
Good luck, Kim.
yeah. Eh,
I don't know what I'm taunting you for. I've got Jerry Jones as an owner on my team, so
right. Yeah, but Jeff, I
whatever.
go in, I go into every football season with a shrug and just go, whatever.
Yeah. Oy. If you didn't know, Kim's a fan of the Bears.
Yeah. Which,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, laugh it up, laugh it up, fuzzball.
Bear
Uh,
suck. Bear suck.
that's
Mm,
hey, husband.
the Bears.
It's his fault, by the way. It's my husband's fault that I am a
Oh,
Bears fan. It's
Chris.
not my fault.
Chris. Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Yeah. Starts tonight, Hall of Fame game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jaguars and Lions? No.
Oh God. Who's watching that? I mean, besides him, he'll probably be watching it.
We might have some Lions fans in the audience. I'm not sure.
I don't know any Lions fans.
One.
Wait, who's a
Well,
Lions fan?
she's not a true fan, really.
Wait, Franco? No.
No,
No.
probably
Who?
Cool. Silver and
Probably.
gold for her. Silver and black for her.
Oh,
Wait.
she's a Raiders fan?
Oh, Chris. Oh, Chrissy, I forgot. Man. Really? Yeah. Oh, Jacksonville and the Raiders. Yeah, that's who's playing, he says. All right. Well,
Oh, okay.
I'm down with old school Raiders.
Now they're in Vegas, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
So weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
Weirds me out.
Well, should we if anybody has any questions about anything inventory lab related while we're doing
there
the
was
news.
a legitimate question.
Oh.
Well, not about the news, but do you want to
No,
wait
not
till we're
about the
done with
news,
the news or
well, I mean, if somebody has a Q&A, we can keep going with the news. I just thought, well, if somebody has a question about inventory lab, we can kind of
I s-
intersperse it. So
I say
Yeah.
let's open up with Q&A. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right. So
Q&A?
Jose's got a
Okay.
question. Is there any way to add tax rate when listing under the unlisted inventory or any idea when it is coming?
So that would be like the total cost calculator, right?
Yeah, like your sales tax rate. Is that
Mhm.
what you mean, Jose? Like when you purchase it, you want to add the sales tax into the buy cost? We'll see if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of testing it out here, and I don't recall that being an option. You just have to manually add it in.
Yeah. Jose says sales tax. So it is an open suggestion to add the total
Yeah.
cost calculator to the unlisted inventory. And I can see how it would be super helpful too, because it would be super helpful on this screen if you could put in, just a real quick calculator to see, okay, this is how much I paid in sales tax. If I got a discount, I can put the discount in here. So I think that would be a really good idea. It is an existing suggestion. Let's see. Jose, I will make sure we add your request to the open ticket. And then we can see if it will be implemented. But right now, the only way you can enter in your sales tax is by including it with the cost per unit, unfortunately. So you'll just have to do the mental math to figure it out. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's definitely on our radar, so don't worry about that.
Oh, well, it's a related question right here. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, like Andrea said, that's the total cost calculator is the easiest way to just automatically add that. And you go to your settings. I think it's calculations, right?
Mm-hmm. Or no, it's going to be under
Nope.
list.
List. There it is. So you can turn on total cost calculator here. And then switch back. Let me just add a quick one. Whatever you're adding. I'm just going to select this one. Of course, I've already done that one. So you'll see this. You won't be able to actually just change this field, you have to change it by using the calculator. But you can add that as an other cost. So your prep fee could, whatever, it's $2 an item or $3 an item or whatever, you can put that in there. And if I were to do that, then it's going to enter the $7. So a couple extra steps if you have to keep changing the buy cost for items as you're adding them, but you just click there and change the buy cost, and the prep cost is already in there for you.
Yeah, so pretty easy. I love our total cost calculator. I know a lot of people love it, so.
Let's see, any other questions?
Any questions you guys have, go ahead and pop them in the comments. We do have a couple of minutes before we do our drawing. Now's a good time if you joined us really late and you want a chance to enter your name to win some swag. Just answer the question, what's your favorite summertime activity, along with hashtag August. And your name will be entered into the drawing in just a few minutes. All right, Found It Cheaper has a question. I have a VA that I would live to pay a commission to. Is there any way to get a report of only the profits of only the items he's sold?
I know customers do this in a couple of different ways. Like you can change the MSKU. So one option is, oops.
And
Like
just
if
for
they're
anyone
using,
who's not sure, VA just means virtual assistant.
yeah. So if you're using a variable MSKU, you could edit that. And if you go to the settings, let me do that again in case you didn't see it. But if you're on the list page, you can just click edit if you've got it on already. And it'll take you to the general tab, MSKU customization. You turn on variable. And then click on this little pencil. And then you can add an option. And then you can select custom and put their name, and it becomes part of the MSKU. I don't think that's a great way to do it, just because if you're selling that same item, maybe others are bringing it in as well if you have multiple employees. You don't want to tie something like that that'll change to the MSKU, because Amazon frowns on having multiple MSKUs for the same ASIN in the same condition, so you can run into problems with them. So a better option might be to set up your supplier. So if you set up a supplier as, where is that, general? Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. So you can add a supplier here and say you wanted to, say it was Joe, Walmart, or maybe a better one would be Walmart, Joe. You can set up your suppliers or your employees or sourcers that way and tie them to different stores. And as long as you add that as the supplier for that item, then you could get a list of sales from just that supplier. You could go to profitability report, get supplier profitability. That would also take into account your refunds. Doesn't take into account reimbursements and that sort of thing. So if you need to make adjustments like that, you might be better off just going to your sales, either FBA or merchant, and then exporting it for certain time frames, and there'll be that supplier column, and you can sort by that in any spreadsheet problem. That's another way to do it.
Yeah, and we want to do more help articles on how to utilize Excel and other stuff like that, I know, in the future. So
Yeah.
I know that will help.
And I think there's also a suggestion about specifically adding someone that purchases the item so you can track it better that way as well. I seem to recall something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a suggestion. It's definitely a suggestion. So it's on our plate.
Oh, Kosh has a good one.
Oh,
Oops,
yeah.
my mouse froze. If somebody could pop that up there.
Yeah, I'll do it. So Kosh has, how do you deal with the return goods? Amazon says it is damaged. I do a removal order, but it is fine to send back in. What do you do in InventoryLab?
So yeah, so you'll get the returns come under the refunds, and of course they're a test account, so probably not going to have much info in here, but you can kind of see it. And currently for refunds or returns, this will be set for you. You can't change it here. It'll just give the Amazon disposition, which is either sellable or unsellable. So in either case, we're going to pull the buy cost out of the cost of goods sold. And then your inventory is also adjusted to put the item back in if it's sellable, but in this case, it'd be unsellable. And so you have it sent back to you and it's fine. So what you need to do is go to your disposition management page and find that removal where you had it sent back to you. And if it came back to you as unsellable, you just want to change it to sellable. And then that will allow you to account for that buy cost by listing it again and sending it back into Amazon. If it was truly unsellable, you've seen if you have your buy cost being tracked on your inventory. If it's unsellable, we're going to add that cost of goods sold in. If it's sellable, we won't. So if I were to change this one to sellable, I can just do that. It takes that cost of the item that we thought was unsellable and damaged, takes it out of the cost of goods sold amount. And then when you list the item and send it back in, you'd list it as a replenishment. So you just put it into a batch, use the same MSKU, put the buy cost in, and then when it sells the next time, that's how you account for it.
Yeah, if you just search for disposition management or returns in our user guide, it'll go into it in more detail and tell you exactly how to handle it. So, but it all comes down to the disposition management page.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Getting close to the end. So do we
Yeah.
want to draw names?
Let's draw some names, guys. If we didn't get to you, we apologize. You can always send any other questions you have into support at support@inventorylab.com. And or join us next time, and hopefully we can get to a few more questions.
Last minute or so while we're waiting, make sure you comment #August. That's right,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep,
Want to get the wrong
hashtag
one.
August. Make sure you
Yeah.
include hashtag August in your name. Marianne Schneider, make sure you put hashtag August for your comment. You put hashtag pool. Just make
Yeah.
sure you put hashtag August, and then you'll be
Get it in there,
entered.
because then it'll
we'll give you
automatically
another minute.
pull your name just based on the hashtag. So
I want to address Randy's real quick. Several times the last few months, we sent a shipment out. The next time we opened IL, the same shipment reverted back and showed still as open, not sent. So Randy, if it's in the working shipments window, it will remain there until Amazon changes the status to shipped, and that's through their system, and then we get it, and then it'll be removed. Unless you're talking about the batch shows open. That could be due to multiple tabs. You always want to make sure when you're on the list and prep page that you only have one tab open or one window open to it at a time. Don't have multiple tabs to that window. Never use the back button to navigate through there either. It's a web app. Sometimes that can cause issues as well. But if it's showing sent in Seller Central, but it's showing still in working status in InventoryLab, you can use the ready to ship option. Just mark the shipment ready to ship in the working shipments window, and that'll keep things from being added to it if you use live. But it will change and go to a sent status as soon as Amazon changes it in the API that we use. But if that doesn't address your situation, make sure you reach out to support because it might be something different.
okay, and so this is it, Jose. If you want a chance to win some swag, put in hashtag August.
Yeah.
Got a few seconds before we
Although
start
mojitos
the
are good, but
drawing.
Yeah,
mojitos are good, but they won't win you
Mojitos
any
are
swag.
great, but but you got to put in hashtag August.
All right. How many boxes are we giving away?
Oh, let's see. Do we have Can we give away 4? You think we can give away 4
Ooh.
boxes?
Let's do it
Yeah, I
because it's the
think so.
4th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
4th,
the
let's give
4th.
away
There we go.
4.
Okay, there it is. Okay,
All
let's
right,
get
get your
going here. Chris.
He knows we've got a ton of swag here already. So,
But that's the best hashtag ever.
well, yeah, of course it is.
All right, here we go.
All right, we don't have a drum roll. So.
Oh, you know, actually, yeah.
Randy
All right, Randy.
Salatin.
All right,
Congratulations,
congratulations.
Randy. So
All
let me change the banner real quick. Just reach out to
Oh,
us
yeah.
at support@inventorylab.com.
Number 2. Kane's
Kane
Cats
Cats
Heat
Heat.
305. Yay.
Let me see. Okay, hurricanes,
Oh, yeah, hurricanes.
Yeah.
heat, wildcats.
Kane's Cats Heat.
Wow.
Where are you from,
Maybe.
Kane's Cats Heat?
Yeah. I'm guessing Miami. 2 out of the 3.
Yeah, there's some big cats down there, you know.
That's true.
Tiger
All
King.
right.
Was that Florida? Tiger King?
Was
I
it?
think that's where Carol Baskins lives.
That's where Carol Baskin is. That's
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
Darlene.
Darlene.
Woohoo!
Right on.
Congratulations. You want a swag
Congratulations.
box. Just reach out to us at support@inventorylab.com with a good mailing address so we can send you your swag box, which includes a lot of treats in it. It's a good time. I
You're
love my
gonna love
swag
it.
box. Yep.
All right, last one. Christina.
Ah,
Yay.
nice.
With the awesome Dutch name.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Reminds me of the, I think it's a Netflix documentary, Von Dutch, about the clothing line.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Von Dutch.
Kind of interesting. Well, thanks for everybody for showing up today. And those of you that played along, congrats on the swag, and support at InventoryLab.com with your mailing address, and we'll get that out to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, get those tickets out to us for the questions we didn't get to, and we apologize, but I only have so much time. But yeah, we'll be able to help you out and support. So I guess that is it. You guys have any last words? Famous last words
Famous last words.
A
for this session?
few words. Wasn't it? I don't remember which book it was. The first one, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Dumbledore said, "Now a few words." It said tweak, oddment, and something else.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
goodness.
my gosh.
I don't have any last words. My last words are this. I won't say anything.
All right. Well, thanks again, everybody,
All
for
right,
joining
guys.
us.
Yes, thanks for
See you all
joining
at the
us,
next
and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.